Hawa, Brakataya Hawashai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Hawashai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Hawashai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Hawashai, Brakataya Hawa, Brakataya Hawashai, Bashim Rakaha Kodash. All glory be to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honor to the elders of GMS and like-minded elders who taught me this truth. Yeah, and peace and sanitation unto the elect in the four corners of this earth, man. Yeah, I got a video today. Avoid unnecessary distractions. Avoid unnecessary distractions. Satan is trying to ramp up to the best of his ability, man. His distractions, man. But the elect are not forward, man. The elect are not forward. You gotta avoid like unnecessary distraction in this truth, man. You gotta just keep focusing on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We're almost out of here, man. When you're running a race, when you're running a marathon, yeah, it's easiest for your mind to waver, like to think about other things, to think about the your heart beating, to think about your body being tired, to think about the fatigue. But that's when you just gotta think about that end goal, man. You gotta think about the end goal, the reward. You gotta think about that. So this is a time. This is a time to even detach from the world even more. And I'm speaking to myself as well because it's not easy, man. When you're in the flesh, it's very hard, like to be righteous 24/7. But you've got to. It's best to do it to the best of your ability. Like constant distractions Satan keeps bombarding you non-stop, man. That's his job. Like his job is to tempt us, man. He's the tempter. You know what I mean? So, but it's our job to just realize that, okay, cool. We gotta keep pushing forward in this truth, man. We gotta know what the main thing is, what the main mission is. I want to start with Matthew 6, verse 22. Yeah, let the light of Salakia, the light of the body is the eye. Yeah, and also when he talks about eye, obviously the eye, but talks about the mind, what you're thinking about, what you meditate about. That's why meditation is important. I need to meditate more as well. I'm talking to myself as well. I need to do more meditation. Yeah, meditation is very, very important. Thinking about the scriptures, meditating on it, praying. Yeah, so that's the light of the body is the eye, because obviously when it talks about the eye, it talks about the mind, man, the lab. Yeah, whatever you're thinking about, because the mind is very important, the mental is very important, because you know the brain controls the whole of the body, man. It controls your arms. But you also got that spiritual brain, that's the spirit, man. It determines what your action is. If you're constantly thinking about evil and meditating evil thoughts, you're gonna end up doing it. If you're constantly meditating on lustful things, you're gonna want to manifest that lust. If you're thinking about a brother, yeah, oh, I hate that brother, man. I hate how that brother always does this, that, and the third. It's gonna manifest out in the physical. Because what happens in the spiritual happens in the physical, and that mind, it connects us to the spirit, man. That spirit. Yeah? That's why I said let the light, Salakia, the light of the body is the eye. Yeah? If therefore thine eye be single, so that means be focused. Single. Don't think about multiple things. Don't think about, oh, okay, cool, I can do this, I'm gonna do that. No, let's focus on the Lord, man. The whole body shall be full of light. But if thine eye be evil, so your mind, you're thinking about evil things, the whole body shall be full of darkness, because you're gonna keep meditating it. You got these YNs, they're natural crash outs, because they're constantly thinking about evil. Yeah? If you're constantly thinking about how much money you're gonna make, you're gonna do anything to get that money. Because their mind ain't single in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You ain't focused on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? Okay? Yeah, so that's the whole point there. Okay? So you gotta focus on the Lord. Your mind has to be single on the Lord, man. Your eyes has to be on the Lord. Like, you gotta keep going that path. Yes, you fall down. Yes, we waver. We're in the flesh. That's okay to do that. Yes, there's times where, like, I haven't pushed out videos in a while, man. Like, you know what I mean? I've been down in spirits. You know what I mean? I just haven't got that. Like, you know what I mean? But I prayed. You gotta get back up and then, okay, cool. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and keep pushing forward. That's how you gotta be. Because the Most High knows you're weak. We're in the flesh. Yahweh Shem Shai in the scriptures, yeah, called us worms. We're nothing but worms, man, to the Heavenly Father, man. Constantly, like, look inward and, like, okay, cool. I'm not perfect, but my strength comes from the Lord. He's our rock. He's who we lead on to. Okay? So you gotta keep pushing forward. Yeah? And most important thing as well, be careful, like, to get into conversations that are like, that's not edifying, man. I want to be edifying 24/7. Like, that's why outside the brothers here that have given me, like, brothers like Dawadar, brothers like Kabash, Mashak, Daniela, yeah, and other brothers that he'll give in the future, Lord willing, yeah. You get that charge, like, you feel energized when you're around them kind of brothers that are like-minded like you. Yeah, but when you're in the world, yeah, I'll be by myself, man. There's few people I have acquaintance with. I got few, yeah, I had friends. I had loads of friends, man. But I just naturally cut them all off because it's just nothing but stupid folly we talk about. Yeah, it's cool. I like talking about girls and here and there, but it's like, man, because we're coming to serious times right now, man. There ain't no time to be around people that are not gonna edify you, man. Yeah, I come for them. Like, you when you tell them the truth and cool, but if they're not gonna get it, yeah, like, it's just best to, like, what's the point, man? What is the point? Yeah, and it says that in second Timothy 2 verse 16. Yeah, let me highlight it. Yeah, but shun profane and vain babblings. So, but shun profane and vain babblings, for they will increase unto more ungodliness. Exactly, man. If you just keep talking about bullshit, yeah, you're just gonna lead to ungodliness at the end of the day. So, like, it's good to, I just do acquaintances, man. Okay, hi and bye. If I have to work with someone, like, then yeah, cool. But just know that it's on the clock anyway. Once you're out the clock, that's it. You don't have to be with that person no more. You don't have to, because sometimes it's good to do Clark Kent. I'll be Clark Kent in it. Your Clark Kent was a disguise of Superman. But it doesn't mean I'm gonna be buddy with them, go take drinks after work, man. I don't be doing all that, man. Because you let your eye be single, man. Okay? Because we're coming to serious times, man. We're almost out of here, man. The prophecies are jumping out the scriptures. So we just got to keep pushing forward. Avoid vain talking or stuff that's not gonna edify. Like, it's gonna edify. Like, it's gonna lead to God. Like, if you just to keep talking about oh, how much drink you can take, or how if you smoke weed, how would you feel? Like, all this stupid shit, yeah. All this dumb low vibrational shit. It's just gonna be like, what am I doing, man? Even though you brothers, you know how I feel, man. When you're just talking some stupid talk that doesn't lead to anything, yeah. You just feel like, what am I doing, man? You feel like out of place. You feel like a fish out of water, man. Like, what am I doing? What am I talking about, man? You know what I mean? So yeah, it's like, yeah. So just try to avoid vain babblings, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna jump onto Matthew 6:24. So Matthew 6 verse 24. Yeah. So no man serve two masters. So Slakia, no man can serve two masters. So yeah, no man can serve two masters, man. You can't like be serving Yahweh Shimi Al Shai and then just jump into the world and then jump into, you know what I mean, the world and like, you know what I mean? You're gonna feel out of place. The more deep you get into this thing, the more it's like, the more you don't want to even be part of the world anymore, man. You use the world, but you're not a part of it. You don't get immersed in it. You see, Israelite women, yeah, the so-called black women, the so-called Latino women, yeah, they're immersed in this world because they're the weaker vessel. You can see how much they love the world, they immerse the world. When we go against it and we talk judgment onto the world, especially Esau, you see how much they rise to the defense of Esau, man, which is a so-called white man. They rise to the defense of Esau because they're part of this world. Yeah, we're not a part of this world. We hate this world. That's why the scripture says, surely oppression makes a wise man mad. We're not a part of this world, man. Yeah? That's why when we're in these jobs and all the, like we call the plantation, and when we're not in this truth, when we're not among brothers, man, it's like we just hate this place, man. We hate this place with a passion. And if you don't hate this place with a passion, yeah, you might not be of the elect, man. That's because that's a strong sign. Like that's a strong sign that you're of the elect. If you hate your hatred for this place, man, your hatred on this side, on the Esau's rulership, his setup, these bullshit fucking religions, man, and these fucking whorehouses, man. The setup, the way the women are, the way the children are, the way the families are broken down now. Yeah, everything, man. Them fucking up the environment every time. Them fucking up the ecosystem, the chemtrails, all this shit, all everything has just been fucking turned upside down, man, on the Esau. And if you love that, and if you love this world and you want it to continue, yeah, man, you might not be of the elect, man. And Lord willing, I am, man. One of the strong signs that you're a righteous man, and you are high chance, Lord willing of the hopeful elect, is if you hate your hatred for this side, man. That's why the scripture says here in Matthew 6, verse 24, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God or mammon. You can't serve both and being an addition. Nah, it's either you're with the Lord or you're not, man. I say one of the brothers, yeah, I believe it was either Daniel or Mashar. They said that look, if you don't serve Yahweh Shimon Shai, yeah, you're basically a low-level Satanist, man. Point blank, period. Whether you know it or not, you're a Satanist. And a lot of you, yeah, you're witches and wizards here without even knowing it, man. You lot practice witches and wizardry. Like for example, a lot of women, if not, bro, like close to 90% of women wear makeup. That's a form of witchcraft, man. You know, makeup is witchcraft. It is witchcraft, man. Craft goes to art, man. I think it goes to the word art, I believe. Yeah, it's a craft. That's why I say arts and craft. Arts and craft. It's a craft. Art is a form, yeah, because you're literally casting a spell, man. You're making yourself, you're beautifying yourself, man. That's witchcraft, man. Well, a lot of women think, nah, it's just makeup. It's nothing. It's not that deep. It is that deep. Yeah, putting the paintings on your face. That's witchcraft, man. That's why that clowns is it goes back to it's demonic. The clown is demonic as well. That's why you're that's why yeah, you're a clown, like it's a mimicry. You know what I mean? Yeah, so you're basically Lola, that's just one of the examples. Christmas, you don't know that goes back to paganism. Well, a lot of our people follow it thinking it's part of the Bible, and it's not. No, it's not. It's not part of the Bible. Yeah, even what's that artist? Yeah, she's a high level witch. Beyonce, man. Beyonce, yeah, she calls herself the queen bee. Yeah, well, that word queen goes to the word hoe or whoredom, or no, not whoredom, or I think it goes to the word whore. Yeah, so queen is basically, if you call yourself a queen, you're calling yourself a hoe, man. That's why, yeah, you see in the beehive, yeah, there's a queen, and her job is just to sleep with the male bees, man. Yeah, so you're a hoe. But that, even if you want to break down hive is a collection of witches, man. It means a collection of witches. A hive. I think it's more than a certain number. It's called a coven. It's called a coven, which is like I think about 5 witches. I don't know, maybe more than basically 3 witches. That's a coven. And if it's like more than like 3 or 10, I can't believe it, it's a hive. So basically, yeah, all you women, yeah, especially a lot of so-called black women love to go see Beyonce, and I think she's got a tour going on as well. So the Raquel Kardashian is even putting it in my mind talking about Beyonce because she's got a tour going on right now, yeah, and her fan base is called the Hive, and you know Beyonce she's a witch, she's a witch, man. She goes into Orishas and all that, yeah. She's a witch, yeah. Her fan base is called the Hive, so basically you lot are just basically low level witches, man. Calls herself her fan base the Hive, man. So if you don't follow Yahweh Shimon Shai, yeah, you lot are just basically all low level Satanists, man. Yeah, which is the worst thing to me because you're practicing Satanism without even you knowing it. Without even you knowing it, man. Sorry, my nose is blocked. It's so funny because prior to this video, my nose wasn't. It happens every single time. As soon as I do this video, my nose get blocked. Knowing that we battle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers in high places, man. But hell, this is actually, I give all praises to Yahweh by Shimon Shai because it shows you that I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right. Some force doesn't want me to push out this thing. That's why it's blocking my nose, man. That's why, yeah, this is a beautiful thing. And he's also, he chastised his sons, man. Yeah. So I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to Romans. Where was that? Was it Romans 2 or was it Romans 1? Romans, where's Romans? There it is. Yeah, I think it's Romans. Yeah, it's Romans 1. I'm looking at my notes right now. Yeah, Romans 1, 28. Yeah, 128. I'm gonna read down to verse 29. This is Romans 28. Sorry, Salakia. This is Romans 1, verse 28. And even as they did not like to retain the Most High in their knowledge, yeah, for the Most High Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind, yeah. And you don't want the Yahweh Shimei Shai to give you over to a reprobate mind, because he make you believe in Buddhism if you wanted to, yeah. To do those things which are not convenient, man. So what's the things that are not convenient of this world, man? It's not really convenient, man, because we're under Esau's rulership. The majority of stuff here is not convenient. It's straight bullshit. For lack of a better word, it's crap. It leads to nothing. It's just stupidity here. Yeah? So yeah, so I'm going to read that last part again. To do those things which are not convenient. Verse 29. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornications, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, yeah? Sorry, I'm going to butcher this word. Malignity, whispers. Malignity, or malignity means basically to magnify yourself. Or correct me if I'm wrong, brothers. Yeah. Whisperers, which is basically the gossiping. You're gossiping, you're gossiping, you're gossiping, you're gossiping. That's not edifying the flock, man. Constant gossiping, man. Yeah? You know, women love to gossip. Lord have mercy. Yeah? So yeah, so you're doing things that's not convenient, yeah? And it's full of unrighteousness, yeah? And all sorts of the wickedness that's in this world, man. But if you focus on Yahweh Shimon Shai, you lean away from these things. Yeah? You will lean away from that. But I just pray Yahweh Shimei Shai, those that are listening to this video right now, He gives you the strength and the might just to focus on Him more and to be more diligent in this truth. Yeah? And I pray that for myself as well, by Shim Yahweh Shai. And I hope you've been elect. Oh, so I thought you lost. It's Salakia. So I was really, really late. So my brain is moving really slow. Yeah, I got to go to a plantation later this morning. Yeah, so I pray you've been edified by watching this video. It's a quick video. Quick video. Yeah. And yeah, Shalom.